Welcome to Docs365 Cmprhnd-STUDIO, a web app for interfacing with Amazon Comprehend. Amazon Comprehend is a natural language processing service that uses machine learning to find insights and relationships in text. So with this add-on, you can, without too much trouble, interface with Comprehend and create your custom document classifiers. So what you're looking at here is the start page. I'm going to walk through some basic UI features here. Is that this is the narrow look. You can click this button down here to maximize your workspace. And then you can click this little arrow, or if you are in this narrow view, you can click the arrow here to open the sidebar with some tools. So the first step we're going to do is to go to the project manager. We can open the help to get some guidance here. It says we can create a new project using this button here, or we can use the file menu to open an existing project. So you can keep your project files either in your Google Drive, your hard drive, or in browser storage. So let's create our first classifier project. Click the button, enter a name like demo, and I can import data here if I want to, or say create to create an empty classifier project. Then I should can open help here. It will show you what you should be doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So labels, I need to define some labels. Let's create label A and let's put it in a group. Groups are just make it easier to handle large sets of labels. Another label, label B, same group, and a third one, and put that in group 2. And if I want to go and edit a label, I just click there and I can go and edit all the properties. Then it's time for 2. It's adding training documents. This is some text for document 1. Associate that document with label A and B. Say create, I have my document. And another document, and associate that one with label C. You should be getting the picture now how the workflow for creating labels and creating training documents. So when it's time to train your classifier, you go to the classifier and you need to sign in via Google to get access to the cloud. So there I am logged in and the classifier has not been trained. I will click train classifier here and say begin training, and that will upload the data to the Comprehend cloud and start the training. But instead of using that small demo project I just created, I'm gonna create another one, call this one demo 2, and I'm gonna import some data here, and I can actually just drag and drop a CSV file from my desktop, and there I have all my labels, I have all my training documents. I say import and say create, and I have a little bit of a larger project. If you look at all the labels here, all the training documents. So I go to classifier here and I say sign in again, and I will start training the classifier. So the training is now about to start in the cloud. I can close these dialogues here. And as you see here, I have 2 options. The system can send me an email when the classifier is ready, or it can play a sound when it's ready. This can take several minutes to complete. So here it is, the train classifier. It shows some stats about the training and the evaluation metrics. You can read what all these metrics mean down here. From this label, this tab, you can now retrain it if you change any labels or training documents. You can go and check the status if it's still being trained, or you can now classify a set of documents. So that would be the next step. Classify set of documents. Again, you can choose a file from your local hard drive. That should be a one-column file with the document text, one line per document. With the classification training, you can also drag and drop files here. So instead of choosing a file with a button, or I can just drag and drop my CSV file from my hard drive. So there I have a few documents I want to classify. I come up with the name and then I click Start Job. And this will upload the data to the Comprehend cloud. And there the job is in progress. As with the classification training or classifier training, you can have an email sent or a sound played when the job is completed. I can close this dialog. I can then okay, well, let's go to the full screen mode. I can now look in my jobs tab here. I can see I have one job, it's in progress, when it started, at how long it has been working. And you just leave this alone until the job is done. So now after 5 minutes the job has completed. I can now select the job here and view the job. From here I can view the results. That's one way of doing it. The other one is to go to Classified Documents. Here you will find all your finished jobs or the documents created by the jobs. So I have job 1 here. I say View Result. It will download the result from the cloud, and I can see each document and the classes or labels that got assigned. From here I can upload the data to a Google Sheet or save as a spreadsheet, CSV spreadsheet on my local drive. So this concludes this short demo of Cmprhnd-STUDIO. Remember, if you create classifiers with Studio, you can use them in our add-on for Google Docs. You will have a My Classifiers list like this one inside Google Docs, and you can then classify the current document. Please also check out all our other tools and add-ons. Let's see, you should have them here in Docs365 apps. Here you have all our apps and add-ons. So have fun. I hope you can find use for this tool.